Hey everybody, just wanted to start off the video with a quick panoramic out in Clearwater. Just hope you enjoy this technology video, get something out of it, and please feel free to subscribe, like, and make comments at the bottom of the page. I'm looking for improvements as much as I can. Thanks, take care. Okay everybody, this is a layout of everything I'm planning to take as far as technology goes. It's I think the bare minimum of what I want to take, but I'm hoping to try to pare it back just a little bit. Right now it's coming in at about 1.6 pounds of equipment, and I think that's pretty good, but I think I can do a little bit better. So anyways, first thing I want to talk about is when I'm in town is charging. And so I'm going to use the Anker Quick Charge 3.0. It has 43.5 watts of power and as you can see, 4 different USB charging ports. And the power ports, the speed is incredible. It's supposed to be very quick, especially when you couple it with a FireWire. So this one will definitely, and I use this at home as well, it definitely is much better than the wires that come with some of the components out there that are very thin and take a little bit longer to charge. One of the things I'm doing is, because I'm switching up my phone and I'm starting to see a lot more components with USB-Cs, is I've got this adapter, this USB-C adapter. It plugs into a USB port, but it has this little piece on the back for USB-C components. So anyways, so I'm taking that along, hardly weighs anything, so might as well make sure I've got the pieces that I want. In addition to charging in town, I'm also need to be able to charge while I'm on the trail, and so I've picked up recently this Notecore NB11000 Generation 2 Ultra Slim. And it is a quick charge power bank as well. It's very quick. Has a spot for 2 different types of cables. It has USB as well as the C. So it should hold enough charge for all of my components that need charging while I'm on the trail for 3 to 4 days at a time. I was using a 20,000 and Anker 20,000 power bank. You can see the difference in size and thickness. This one weighs almost 12 ounces. This and the Notecore is just over 5 ounces. So it's quite a bit of difference as far as weight goes. So that's my power bank while I'm on the trail. Just to make sure I've got plenty of memory in my phone, which I'm sure I will, I'm bringing this SD card reader for my iPhone. It's great. It it comes with the mini card, which is like a couple of grains of dust. It hardly weighs anything. But this one is, I can hardly read that, 64 gigabytes worth of memory. So I can transfer the videos and stuff that I'll be doing down onto the card and keep my phone clean and free of a lot of extra memory usage. So as you can see, it's a very small card. This SanDisk Extreme Pro Micro SDXC card, memory card, holds about 64 gigabytes worth of memory. So it's not the biggest one that's out there, but it's pretty big, and it should take the pressure off the storage in my phone. Next, I have a new iPhone. I've got the 13 Pro Max with 512 gigabytes of memory. So I should be, between this and the card, should have plenty of memory for everything that I want to do over 6 months. One thing I should mention about the card that I was also thinking was, if I ever did fill these up, I can send those back home with one of my boxes. So anyways, the iPhone, I'm using AT&T as my provider, and it's a little bit larger phone than the 11 that I've been using, and so the display is just a little bit larger as well. It's got a lot of improvements as far as the touch, the ProMotion technology, which gives me a lot of refresh rates, HDR display. It has True Tone. The lenses have been upgraded, and some of the pictures I've been taking with it, just a few, have been pretty pretty awesome. It's a little bit wider, so it will let me do a lot more with macro zoom and night mode. So it takes a lot better pictures at night than the 11 did. So I'm excited about that as well. I'll be interested to see what I can do with filming stars or nightscapes, those kind of things. Real quick, a couple of the apps that I'll be using with this phone, the Far Out app will be really important. This is basically my map and my guide. It gives me my elevation as well as different features, water, shelters, everything along the way. It tells me what my elevation gain is, my ascension. It also, I can look at it in a 2D mode so I really get a feel for where I am, as well as also looking for different specific features along the way if I need to. The other nice thing about it is that there's also information that is sent out occasionally, and then you can hone in on different locations along the way and find out what other people are saying about it, get real specifics, so on and so forth. So it's a pretty cool app. A couple of other apps I'll be using while I'm out there is My Radar, which I think everybody has My Radar. This is just one I've become very used to, and it shows you where the storms are. It shows you what kind of weather's coming in. It's been relatively accurate for every place that I've been that I've used it. So it's a great app. In addition to that, I'll be using the weather app, just giving me an opportunity to look, ahead. And Far Out also does that. So I'll probably use a little bit of both. And of course, there's social media. So there's the Facebook and YouTube and LinkedIn. Those are my big ones that I use. I'm trying to learn Instagram, but I'm not quite there yet. Next, we have the Garmin inReach Mini 2. It's the standard one, and I chose it in black. This gives me global satellite coverage and keeps me connected even where cell phones can't. So you don't need any kind of cellular signal for this. It allows me to have emergency messages. I can send an SOS immediately if I need it, and I can be interactive with the message as well. And it will have a trackback feature, which allows me to route where I am, so that friends and family at home can check out where I am. I'll make sure that I post that at some point, where you can look in on me and see where I'm going. And it also is advanced now, that where the battery life is almost up to 14 days as long as I keep it in a 10-minute tracking mode. So 14 days, I hope I will never have that length of time between charges, but anyways, I've got it if I need it. It's got a lot of great features. It even has its own clip. Isn't that amazing? So anyway, so there it is. That's the Garmin inReach Mini 2. For my headlamp, I'll be using the Petzl Bindi. I like this. This is a rechargeable lamp. You can see the recharge port right there. It also uses the USB. And I like this lamp because it has it's first of all ultralight, very compact, and it only weighs just a matter of a few grams at the time. It has 3 white light modes as well as a red light mode. The red light mode is very important as you're coming into shelter areas where there might be other people. If you've been out for longer on the trail and they might be sleeping, it helps to be annoying or not be annoying with your light flashing in people's eyes. It also has a couple of locking functions so that you can't accidentally turn it on while it's in your pack, and it is water resistant. So if I'm out in the rain, I'm not too concerned about this one getting wet. So that's my headlamp. I'm using this, currently using this selfie stick with a tripod, as well as, let's see, and it also comes with a remote. So it's got a remote button on it, so I can use it when I'm in selfie stick mode. I can use the light, or I'm sorry, use the remote. But it hooks, it does pretty well with my iPhone 11, but my iPhone 13 is a little heavy, so it makes it even more unstable. So I may switch this out before I get on the trail. I'm not sure, but this one only goes up to about 30 inches when it's fully extended. I wouldn't mind having something that goes a little farther, but I also I want to be very mindful of weight. And so I'm not sure. I may start off with this, but I may not end with this on the trail. So we'll just have to wait and see. I also put out here this little keychain light. Basically it weighs like less than an ounce, but it will hook inside my tent. It'll be up on the top, and I can put it into a mode where it will stay on when I move this little clip forward, and that can be my light inside of my tent when I'm trying to use my phone for other things, or if I need a little bit of extra light to dig through my pack while I'm in. Next, while I'm on trail, I plan to use these Bose Earbuds. These are the sport earbuds. These are ones I've been using now for a couple of years. They're great. They're made for working out, so your sweat or wet does not interfere with them. They don't pop out of your ears while you're going. This is a charge case, so this will give you at least 2 full charges, so up to 10 hours of play, and 10 hours of play each, so it's about 20 hours. The last thing I want to show is I am going to bring my iPhone wired earphones, and the reason I'm doing that is so at night, if I'm editing a video or whatever, I don't have to use the wireless while they're getting charged up, and I can keep it silent and not disturb any folks around me, so I'm going to use those wired ones. So that is my technology kit, and I hope you got something out of it. If you have any questions, right now I'm sitting with all of this gear. I'm sitting at about a pound, 1.6 pounds. So almost about a pound and a half of equipment. So a little bit heavy, a little heavier than what I wanted, but right now that's where I am. I may trim it down a little bit before I go out on the trail, but right now I know I'm packing my fears with my memory. I'm also not a technology person, so I hope that somebody can give me some suggestions. So if you like this video, please hit like, give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you have any comments about the gear I'm taking, or if you have suggestions, please leave those down below in the comments. So that is it. Thank you so much.